Ugh. Okay. We gone live? Yes, we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Building 2 Fort. In the last episode, we finally finished off the red base. Fully complete. Or did we? It turns out there is one section we still have to finish. And that is the one, the only sewer area. Now, if you've noticed, the water's gone. Now replaced with light blue carpet. This is for a reason. You see, if you walk normally on water, you go very slow. In Team Fortress 2, you walk slow, but you don't walk as slow. Now you may be saying, well, why don't you just put blue carpet under soul sand? I don't want to take away the mobility. I just want you to be able to go through like normally. So, I hope you've all got Source Filmmaker booted up and ready to build along. You know, every time I say that, I always sound like Bob Ross. We're just gonna paint a little happy little cloud there. We're gonna paint another one. Every cloud needs a friend. Now we're gonna take some Indian yellow lanterns and put one there. We're gonna go down. There we'll see what we got. So I'm starting to think that perhaps I should take the stairs back by one. Reason is because it is incredibly, like, an incredibly tight fit in here. So, like, every time I, like, go down here, from what I've done, I've always bumped my head on the roof. And it doesn't look right, but sometimes you have to sacrifice looks over actual playability. It's bricks, so we'll do that though. That doesn't look right. So hang on, right. Can we quickly get a light down here? Very dark. I know there's a light here. So that does that, okay? First of all, can I just quickly destroy all of this, like, sand things? Now, what I'm thinking is something doesn't feel right in here. And I'm mostly talking about the actual tunnel itself. You see, the tunnel seems to be here. This seems to be where the tunnel is. So what it would be is if I just clean this area out a bit. So that is the tunnel itself. Already that seems right. The tunnel takes up the full area. But that's not what I'm really worried about. What I'm worried about is the stairs catching on to the tunnel. That's why I initially thought bringing it back here would be good. Because then and it's not doing that. And you could run up it probably and run down it without your head bumping into that. So I think that might work. Now, I am going to make one disclaimer. You will not see me build the good majority of blue base. And I'll explain why when we get to that part. But right now we're doing the sewer, so you don't need to worry too much about it. Now, strange thing is that when I stand where I am in 2.4 in SFM, is right here, I'm able to see the full thing, the full tunnel. So what I think is we need to take this back like 2 more blocks, like that. Yeah, and then that way we'll see the full tunnel. So the tunnel is that. That is the tunnel. Yeah, that fits more. And then we're gonna use a block we haven't actually used yet. Diorite. Actually no, smooth stone would actually the feel of that a lot more better. So we put those there. Now please tell me there's another light source here, because it is way too dark in here. Oh, for God's sake, SFM, stop going to negative time. There are some lights, very small lights, so we're just going to use torches for that. So there's one there, and there is one. Where else? There's two. There's one there, and there's one on top of the tunnel, but there is no roof to the tunnel. So yeah. Right. So now on, the fill of this tunnel is going to be, oh, what color to use? It's a reddish color, like diorite, but I'm kind of getting fed up using diorite all the time. I need something to change. I'm not going to use dirt. I'm going to use stripped logs. Nor am I going to use soul sand. That's not going to end well for players. I don't think we have a choice. I think we just have to use. We just have to use granite. So starts here, goes all around. Now what I'm thinking of doing is actually building the bridge first, so I have an idea of what I am actually doing. Because if I build the bridge first, I can then lay out all the plans so I can get this to work. Because as I said earlier, well, last time in the last video, my planning skills did not go well for me. So instead, we're going to build the bridge first, then we're going to build the sewer. So judging by eye observation, half seems to end here. And that's where the Rick May statue was. God bless his soul. How deep though? How deep? Well, it'd be this. Well, clearly, it'd be the same depth as that. So if we find the Y level of that, we could find. Actually, wait. Is it the same? Because we could lower it down by one extra block. So find the Y level of our sewer area. So Y level 25. So dig down to Y level 24. Currently at 30, 9, 28, 24. So that's how far down we dig. It's quite a big amount. Now I know this is not going to end well for me when I'm putting in water, because the water goes from the top, not the bottom. We're just gonna... Now you may be asking, Scott Mac, why did you build down to 24 when it was 25? Well, the reason is actually very simple. You see, on 2 Fort, there is a small, like, sloped hill that goes into here before you go into the actual sewage. So it's kind of like a step. I want to include that. Now, how many blocks across is the true question. Because you've got these big support beams at the side, and there's 5 of them. So my guess is we take... Do I have any walls that look like wood? No, I don't. I know you can use fences, but I think walls would better suit. Well, I guess we don't have a choice. So the post seems to go here. So this is post number 1. And then I'm gonna use trapdoors. Like right, which way? 1, 2, 3. Another post. 1, 2, 3. And another post. 1, 2, 3. Another post. 1, 2, 3. Another post. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how long the bridge is. Its accurate length. So, how wide is it? It goes right up. Whoa! Goes right up to here. So it is quite a wide bridge. Thick bridge. So then we just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. So this is the 2-foot bridge. Now it is pretty wide. So we're just going to dig all the way up to here, because this is now the moat. That's what I actually call it. I call it the moat. I think it is a moat anyway. Oops. And from my eye observation, it seems to be the right size as well. So all I need to do now is lay out like an area to cut. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I should really make a... I don't know if mining haste works on creative mode. Does this just build a beacon and make a thing to easily build it? Right, we just cut this area out. We'll just cut this large moat, then we'll work towards the sewer, because the goal for this episode, get the moat done. Get the huge moat and get one of the sewers done, and then I'll explain what I'm planning for Blue Base. Could tell you right now, but then it wouldn't be dramatic for the ending. Yes, I am quite the drama queen. Or as I call myself, the drama king. Right, now we have a square. So what I am thinking of doing is just simply going through and just doing the / fill air command. So where did I keep my coordinate sheet? Ah, there it is. Yeah, I like to keep a sheet with all my coordinates. So we're at 8, 24, 18, and I am fully aware that this will probably take away the signpost here, but hey, gets the job done. Now, the one thing I'm hoping for is that it doesn't take away that, so we're gonna take a wee step down just in case it does take it away. So /fill 8, 24, 18 by 30, 29, 2 with air. Oh yes! That was perfect. So now we just clear the rest out. Already we got ourselves 2 forts' most iconic moat. Oh, and we still need to cut this area, but hey, this will be a quick job. Like that. Now we're just going to extend the rods down to the ground. Because as you know in 2 fort, there are these huge rods. Oh, that's one block. And yeah. Also, I have no idea what I'm going to do after I've built 2 fort, because this is kind of a bit of a mini series of mine, which I could redo into an actual building tutorial instead of just live streams, but I guess this is good enough. I guess this is as good as it's getting. So, oh wait, there's one more. I just realized, wait a minute, oh wait, no there isn't, there's like 3 more. I hope if you actually built all the posts correctly, so, yep. Now, if you're wondering, am I going to make playable classes? That depends. We got that. I could make an Easter egg in my map. It would probably be something along the lines of like a book in this minecart that would probably say you shouldn't be able to read this. Right, so the actual bridge itself, the bridge. So the bridge actually seems to be a very light color, like a very that. Trying to reach over. Ah! Well, oh no. Save me. Yeah, people are probably building this in survival. I know it's possible to build in survival. It's just incredibly resource heavy. Like, I will praise the person that can actually give me a material part for the full map. Like, I know it'll be hard since I'm not going to document me building. Well, I am going to document some of me building Blue Base, but I'm not documenting all, so one thing I also realized is you should take these trapdoors back by 1. And cut these off so that it fits in line. Because, yeah. I used to remember that you were never able to put like trapdoors like in the air. It would always be you have to put them on the block, and if you deleted the block, the trapdoor would delete itself. So that's the start of the iconic 2-4 bridge. Pretty nifty, huh? Yeah, it is kind of accurate as well, because if you're a spy like me, sometimes you realize that there are like 3 people walking side by side, and you know for a fact you're going to get bumped. So you have 2 choices. Either 1, jump into the water and go down the alternate way, which is not good since your cloak ends up getting watered and you're able to be seen while cloaked. Or 2, you just jump on here, crouch, let them walk by, then you jump off and do that. That's a tactic I've used numerous times, and I love it. There are times that I use the dead ringer the most. I know, kind of cringy, but I like it. It's a cool concept of a pocket watch that lets you cheat death. I've actually confused many people, because there were 1 minute that they kill me and they're like, ha, taunt, and then I'm right behind them and I'm like, did somebody say taunt? And then I either do the fencing taunt to literally make fun of them, or I just kill them. So, I'll extend these up by 2, not 1, not 3, 2. But I am still going to make it that you can jump over the, jump over the trapdoors and go into the water. Also, has anyone ever seen the TF2 image of like the free-to-play sniper shooting a fire extinguisher because he's on fire? I wouldn't say that's cursed. I would say that's actually quite clever. He's thinking, hey, I'll shoot the fire hydrant. Perhaps I'll get out burning. Right, so we got that bridge in. Next step, the actual tunnel itself. So let's build the actual sewer now. I've noticed that we have a wider range of blocks now. Like, it's even taller than it was previously, so got that now. Incredibly large tunnel. Now I am going to make it a block taller than it should be. Smooth stone, smooth stone. So we do that. We end up getting this, like, it's not an equal size, but it works. It definitely works. So the other thing I'm going to do is we're going to replace all the sand here with dirt. What about coarse dirt? What's coarse? Coarse dirt works, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna just And the other thing that's going to probably bug me is, like, there are lily pads on that corner of the map, and the thing that I'm probably fearing will happen is a player will probably jump on those lily pads and just stand there. Like, I know it's not really a battle advantage, but I don't want that. You can't do that in Team Fortress. Sorry about the cough. Had this for months now. Don't know what it is. I predict myself that this cough is probably, it's either phlegm that is completely stuck in my throat and cannot get out, or there's actually liquid inside my lungs that's choking me. The other theory I have is that something is clogging something up in my lungs. I don't know, but we're not here to talk about my lungs and my general grievous coughing situation. We're here to talk about 2 Fort. That's why we all came here. You wanted to see me build 2 Fort, and you wanted to follow along so that you could build your own version of 2 Fort, because I'm pretty sure no one has actually made a tutorial based on how to build a Team Fortress 2 map. I know for a fact that Seth Bling, the Minecraft Redstoner, he actually built a working version of a Team Fortress 2 capture point. And when I saw, when I first saw that, I was shocked. I was like, this guy is a genius. Like, I don't know much about, Seth Bling, but I think I vaguely remember that he worked at Microsoft. I think that was his background. He worked at Microsoft as a programmer, and he started programming things in Minecraft, and before you know it, that's that. I don't know where he is now. I remember he made these glitched speedrun things of Super Mario World and whatnot, but I wonder where he is now Minecraft wise. I know Seth Bling is the Redstone God. I think he was the first well-known Redstone God before Mumbo Jumbo. Not that I have anything against Mumbo Jumbo, in fact I actually quite like him. But I'm pretty sure Seth Bling was the first, in terms of when I was looking into Redstone to teach myself, Seth Bling was the first, then Mumbo, then FedEx. That was the order I remember I learnt the Redstone from. I wouldn't say I'm a mastermind at it, but I am good enough that I could build some pretty strange contraptions. Right, so now that we've filled all the dirt in and now it looks... ugh, we can now start working on the sewer. Now, the one thing that I need to do is get a slab of some type. Now, sadly, and I don't know why, this game doesn't have dirt slabs. Mojang and Microsoft, if you add dirt slabs, you will be a god. I know I could just use dark oak wood, but people would just use wood, so for the time being, then since I've got no other block, it's going to be that. So next step would be the water. Now we are going to make it 2 blocks high, so we are going to have to figure out a way to cover up this to stop it from leaking in. First things first, we need to actually put the water in. Now this is why I should have kept a single row of blocks. Here comes the water. Now yes, you can put water in signposts. Yikes! We don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that. Right. Oh boy, this looks interesting. So, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna look into something, right? 825.2. If you know what I'm like, I think you may be able to figure out what I'm trying to do. 30, 24, 18. Now the one thing I'm also scared about is fish spawning in here. Fill 8, 25, 2. That's 3. I said 2. By 30, 24, 18 with water. Yep, it took away the blocks. That's okay because it was only just the signposts, so... And at least it went to the right level I wanted it. So now we actually have water here. Good. Very good. And before you ask, no. there isn't going to be any water in the actual sewer part. Because as I said, the water here is incredibly slow. Right. Now, if we just hop on over, we end up going up here. But we need to block this off, so one idea I have is to use stone pressure plates. That. So you'll be able to swim through that. Immediately dive into the water. So we have that. Okay. Okay, don't get too excited. Right. So next section. This one's going to be tricky. It's the actual building of the actual tunnel. Now, I am going to use like the actual reference from the base, so I am looking up, and it seems to end here, so it ends at 28. So keep digging until you get to 28. Ay, ay, ay. Not the prettiest, but works out. Yes. Very square-like. Very. Hang on, is it circular? It's circular in the game, but I have no idea how I'm going to represent that in a two-way fashion. I really don't know. Like, one way I could think of is use slabs. Yeah, yeah, that might work. Hang on, give me smooth stone slabs. Oh yeah, that what? No. So it's like that. Got that, and we built this pattern along the whole of the sewer, and that gives it its three-dimensional look. Very tube-like look. So we have that. Now it is 4 blocks. I have to keep this 4-block pattern around, so goes like that, and then of course I am gonna have to change walls up and floor and add lights. Oops. Whoops! That was not medicine. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Right, let's see. There's one light that's right around here. So just give me a lamp. Boom. Oh. There. Now there is a dirt like section somewhere here. Right, how far does it go to the side? It goes all the way to 7. Now I'm not using eye observation this time, I'm just using like actual map. Since in SFM I'm just simply following the tunnel and when it ends, flying up to find where it is. Seven. I'm pretty sure there's a light at the end of that tunnel as well. Yes. I asked Sarah yesterday if he wanted to take part in this anymore, and he said he didn't want to take part in it anymore. So sadly, we will not be seeing Sarah Z in the series anymore. There's a light here. So while I'm doing this, I may as well just explain what I'm planning for Blue Base. Now, since 2.4 and every capture the flag map is basically one side duplicated on the other with a color palette swap, all I'm simply going to tell you to do is watch me building 2.4 itself, like red base, but don't build any of the roofs. You can build some of the roofs, but don't build all the roofs. So what I'm basically saying is, build 2.4, but instead of a wooden palette, use like stone colors and blue. I'll show you what I mean. I'll go into SFM and let you guys see what I'm actually meaning. Because you see how 2.4's got all this wooden stuff? Blue base is a very industrial type look. So while red is very badly, poorly made, but decent, Blue base is industrial and quite, well, quite protective. Right, so what about the tunnel section? When do we get the break from that? We get it. Ooh, interesting. Break goes 39. Right, so right, so the actual tunnel area itself, like the wee, I call it the wee hideout section. That's what I actually call it. So it stops here. No, here. So that and that. Can I get a light in here? Thank you. Right, no, I don't have any plans for anyone else to like join me with it. I think I'm just gonna be the only person doing this from now on. Besides, if I have to really say it, the series almost seems to be coming to a close now because we've built Red Base, and as I just said to you earlier, building Blue Base is just simply building a reskin of Red Base. So as I said, just rewatch all of the other 9 episodes, rebuild Red Base, but build it with a different color palette. So instead of red concrete, make it blue concrete. Instead of wood, make it stone. You get the gist. So yeah, we section where we stand on will be here. I'm gonna get some nether brick slabs. Put it here to simulate the stairs. Now, as to how long this area is, that's when eye observation is coming in. I think from what it looks like, it looks to be the 3 or 4 blocks, so I'm gonna place my bets on 3. I'm gonna do the same here. That. Of course, we need to hollow out the roof. I'm trying to think here. Um, I think that's tall enough. Yeah, I think that's good enough. So I'm gonna use where is it? Where is it? I'm looking for just normal stone. Because I want there to be a difference in like change of walls. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. That. I should have took that lamp. What color's the roof? Is it the same color? Yes, to a certain degree. Um, oops, to the wrong direction. Okay, so now we got this. Go for here, go for here. Normally I would like pick up the health and then look down the tunnel, see if anyone's coming, and then I make a beeline for it. Now, if my calculations are correct, as we dig along this extremely long tunnel, we should eventually get to the part that we were at. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, we did. Problem is, we need to make the tunnel the same size now. It also means relocating this. Oh, God. Ugh. Right, so of course we cut through this, and there is going to be a change. This pipe is going to be a different color ones that we normally have. So I'm just see. This is why I wanted to save the sewer area for last, because I knew this would happen. This like planning would go wrong. I knew that for a fact. So I'm going to use granite. Just gonna bring that pipe all the way along there. All the way along here. We are at the right height level. Yes. All the way along here. Before same principle would go for here. That. We now have that. But this also means we're gonna have to move this a wee bit, and we're also gonna have to relocate those stairs. I know the stairs aren't this, like... In fact, the stairs are not this big. But... trying our best here. Guys, if anything, this now means I could actually put the guardrail here. Because there is a guardrail here. Or handle rail. I always call them guardrails. I was mistaken them. You got that, and then you would go down here. Not the best sewer design, I'll tell you that. It is not the best, but it works. Anything we could just... You do that, that makes it a tad bit better. I'm just making it free. I know this is really going off of, like, the actual look, but I am actually trying. I knew the sewer system was going to be my nightmare. I knew that for a fact. So... Sewer has 3 lights. I know. 3 lights. Like, it needs that many lights. This also sadly means you can't jump. So, to prevent that, what I am planning on doing is just using glowstone. So, 1 light here, 1 light here, 1 light here. Give me granite. Fill it in as we should. Like I'm building someone's esophagus. Yeah, I think the sewer system is a somewhat failed, but I can't think of any other design, so this is the base we're gonna get. On here, you go for there, go for there, go here, go for there. Now outside, swim along, go for the other tunnel. Alright, let's finish this episode off with doing the main thing, the main attraction. Let's actually finish the bridge. Now, I think, yeah, if we do that, player won't be able to, like, if I do that, however, that might work. Because then now you can't just, oh wait, you still can, but I would have more preferred if you had to jump then crouch in order to do it. Anyway, so see here, the bridge, the main attraction. Give me some stairs. We're gonna need stairs. We're gonna need that. So we're gonna put 2 there. Right there. Now for the roof, I'm gonna make it a quiche. How do you pronounce that? Akata? Like so. Akusha. That's how you pronounce it. Akusha. Alright. Let's see. There are holes in this, so there's 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. So on here, 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 on here, and there. That has the holes in the roof now. The next question is, can you jump to it? Oop. Give me speed. Give me speed and jump boost, because that's what it is. That's what Scout has. Scout has jump boost and speed. You want max speed. So, jump boost, speed. Oh, it's so close. What about if I use the? You can make it if you use the thing. Overall, it is harder, unless because you only seem to be like a few blocks away from it. You have to perfectly time it. But of course, Scout has a double jump ability, so I would probably have to build that. As long as you're on here and you do not bump your head on that. Oh, I'm losing my things. As long as you do that, you can run across the bridge. You could also make it back. I think it's just better off you. So I think the two-foot bridge is done. I'd say it's done. What do you guys think? Do you think it's done? The roof comes out by one block. Whoa. SFM, stop doing this. It slightly comes off, but not by much. So, as I said to you earlier, Blue Base is simply going to be a reskin of this. So, I will build the front section for you, but that's all I'm doing. You have to follow the tutorial, build the exact same layout except from details like that. That's when you come in. That's when you have to build your own details. So if I can find stone, I could actually start off. So we got stone and site. So the front of Blue Base. Now the funny thing is, it's actually reversed. So everything on one side is on the other side. So yeah, if I didn't make the roof go out by one block, it may be easier for scouts to jump on. So let's test that theory before I actually go off and build. Did I accidentally delete another block there? Yes, I did. Of course, the same would have to go for the other side. We can't make it unfair for one team and fair for another. Alright, let's test it now. So if we get our jump boost. Ah, I've got an itchy leg. Ah. Ooh, that was weird. So speed. Jump boost. Oh, nearly made it. I think you could make it if you perfectly timed it. Yeah, you can make it if you perfectly time it. But I'm gonna have to figure out how I can build the Scout's double jump. Yeah, so you have to lean at it. You have to get it from the side. You can't just straight up jump to it. You have to hit that side. You also need a jump at the perfect time. But as I was saying, yeah, Blue Base. So that side is on that side. And that side is on that side. So We went in by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. So we go in by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and then we put our. How many was it? It was 4, then 3 stairs. And the middle section is the same. Of course, we have that wee barn there. Goes. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, since it's on unequal sides, it doesn't add up. So 1, 2, 6 blocks. And that. Then the other 3 stairs. And how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. It's 9 blocks. 2, 5, 6, 8, 9. We'd also finally extend the fence over. Not for this side though. There's something here that needs to be added, but yeah. So let's see here. So blue base is just same. In fact, actually, some of the walls have like the stone block texture. So let's use that instead. So we got. How far up does this one go? It goes up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. 3, 4, 5. And what about the wall on the other side? Just the same. In fact, all stone blocks replaced with just stone bricks. And the floor is actually a stonish color. I don't know what type of stone. It's a yellowy type of. It's like that, but not really. I could just use sand. Yeah, let's just use sand, but I am only just building the front. I'm not going to. I'm just building the front for you guys so that you can understand what I mean by it's just a reskin. So yeah, the good majority of red base and blue base is just the same. So I will just build only those respective sections. So let's go across that. It's like that. Now, what to make the floor for that? I could make it that. Right, give me that again. Oop, no, I didn't want to drop that. How far back does it go? It's 4 blocks. It goes like that all the way through. 1, 2, 6, 1. So yeah, it's 6. So after that block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the length of it. Yeah, you can't really see over there, can you? But hey. So yeah. Now what you need to do is just build that, but change the features up. So instead of that tower, make it a bit shorter and whatnot. So I'll come back to you from all of this. The next time you'll see me do this is when Blue Base is completely done and we're ready to build the outside features and get the map fully complete. So yeah, I know I'm kind of being a bit selfish not showing you how to build Blue Base, but all it would be me going from here, from there, from here, from there. It would get very boring. So all it is basically we build Blue Base, but don't build like the outside features like all this and that. Just build the actual places that we'll be walking through. So this area, that area, that area, this area, and replace it with stone blocks and whatnot. This courtyard area is also completely different, so only add the fencing, don't add any of the outside bits. And just change this up a bit, change that, and build that, and build the intelligence, and just build everything the same way except from some of the features like the towers and that and whatnot. If you've played 2 Fort, you know what features I'm talking about, so yeah. I'm gonna conclude it here. I know it's quite short, but yeah. All you have to do is just build red base and then reskin it. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next stream of Building 2 Fort. Bye and happy building.